Good evening, everyone. Welcome. How the devil are we? What's happening? What's happening in the world? Is everything good? Is everything chilled out? Because I feel as though the last couple of days have been a little bit not chilled, haven't they? They've been a bit unchilled, warm, spicy. Some would say, but not tonight. Tonight we're going chilled. Tonight there is nothing that is going to distract us from me attempting to deal with numbers. And I don't know if anything good can come from that. In fact, I can probably guarantee you very little good can come from that. This feels like a really bad idea. Like when we were doing a Moneyball save, I was like thinking, okay, this is fine. We can do this, not a problem. But now the reality is setting in that I'm on this hill and I'm now going, right, let's try and recruit this way. Okay, let's do it. Mike's a little bit crackly, is it? Okay. How about now? Is that any better? I think there's a little bit of an issue. Might have a slight issue with the cable, possibly. Does that sound any better now to everybody, by the way? So let me know. Let me know if that is better. I think I'm peaking a little bit too much as well, to be honest. I feel as I'm tiny bit too close. It's still not better. Oh dear. In that case, Eldest Jameson has fucked it up. Right. Yeah, it sounds a little bit like Eldest Jameson has bugged it up then by doing a Pokemon video earlier. How about that? Any better? It feels like if I turn the output down a smidge, then maybe it's going to distort a tiny bit less. I've got a feeling we'll have to buy another cable now, aren't I? This is going to be the issue. Great. That's not going to be the main problem of tonight's stream. The problem is not a new XLR cable. The problem is going to be what happens when I click onto the screen where we've got to start looking at the team and all the problems that I'm about to try and unpick. Even in Pumpster, nice to see you, buddy. Novice Scar's in as well. Good to see you, pal. Almighty Kings, Juice of the Great Grape, Rugio. Loads of people are on TikTok, people on YouTube. Welcome, welcome. I'm stalling because I know what's coming. I know what's coming, and it's this. And what I did, I flash cut it. Jump cut there. It is a sweet, sweet, sweet shirt, isn't it? It's absolutely a sweet shirt. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, the Portland Timbers retro jersey, which is a thing of absolute beauty. I mean, the mic can't be crackling that much still, surely. As he just tries to just dismiss anything, just going, no, the mic's probably fine. Like, we can work around this. We can all work around it. It's not going to be a problem. It's calmed down a little bit now. Good, excellent, fine. Thank you for that. Also, by the way, thank you for letting me know in the first instance. That's the important thing. What we should say is we have 5 matches still to play in the Allsvenskan, and this is our first season with Hacken, and we joined midway through the season, so I'm not getting the blame for everything here. Yeah, just so everyone knows, I'm not taking all of this as my fault here. I mean, I'll take quite a lot of the defeats as our fault. I think we've lost 5, maybe 6 games under me. So what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5 defeats on my watch is still pretty bad. A European push is technically still on. Scolari is right. I mean, 9 points from AIK. It's probably a reach now with 5 games to go. Mid-table is absolutely doable. 2 points and we jump up to 7th. Sorry, I'm going to sneeze 2 seconds. There you go. So yeah, 2 more points will get us up to 7th. So that could work out quite handy. We're expected to finish mid-table. What we obviously have to do is we have to try and look at the players we've got, look at the way these players have been playing. I've put some new faces in, by the way, as well, so everyone can now sort of like be happy that we've got some new gen faces in there. Because before, everyone gets appalled at the idea that there's no faces in there. Like, oh my god, I can't believe that you know that the faces aren't in there. Jordan Henderson might be available, especially for Moneyball. I don't think that makes any sense, Grape, because I mean, first of all, okay, so 3 points on this. Great. Point number 1, we are in 2032. Jordan Henderson is not available. Right, Jordan Henderson is retired many times over. Second of all, Jordan Henderson, even right now, is 35 years old, so that's not good for Moneyball. And thirdly, Jordan Henderson's wage budget, or wage demands, would be astronomical compared to what I'm offering at my team right now. So again, not a Moneyball signing. So if you can explain to me how Jordan Henderson is a Moneyball player, I am all ears. Absolutely all ears. I know very little about Moneyball, but I'm willing to say Jordan Henderson, not a Moneyball player. Basnet's in. Hello, Basnet. How are you, pal? Just seeing the clip of you losing the dressing room in the meeting. Is this the same save? It is the same save, Basnet, but not the same club, believe it or not. They did sack me in the end, actually. And yeah, so we've moved now. We've moved from Rakuf Chestakova over to BK Hacken in Sweden. So Sweden's nicer, I think, isn't it? You know what I mean? It's a bit more chilled out. It's a bit more Volvo. It's a bit more me. So here I am right now. We're currently doing fine. We're 10th, but 2 points could take us up to 7th, right? So that's going to be all right. We can maybe make our way back up to mid-table. 5 games to go, and then we've got a whole Moneyball sort of like summer recruitment rebuild thing, which is either going to go brilliantly or appallingly. So we'll see how we get on. You know, we'll see how we get on. That Nev guy, appreciate the raid. Very kind indeed. Welcome, Raiders. How was your stream, buddy? Hope it was a good one. Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome to the Journeyman save with a Moneyball twist. We're currently in Sweden. We've been in Finland for 4 years. We were in Romania for 3 years. We were in Poland for 2 years. That was cut short by a sacking. But we're in Sweden now, and Sweden's lovely. Yeah. Came from the Moneyball Geniuses stream over to the Moneyball Dunces. Who's Williams Gallery? What are you on about, eh? Who's the Moneyball genius over here? If we have some Moneyball geniuses, pull up a chair. You might be needed. But Musterman is live. Oh yeah. Go and watch Musterman. Yeah, absolutely. Don't watch me. Like if you want to see Moneyball done properly, Musterman's the guy to do it. If you want to see someone just flail around a bit, like and just be like, oh, yeah, then definitely stay here because this is the way to do it. None of you are going to stay here because this is closer to your ability. That is a backhanded insult, isn't it? That's not even. I don't even know if that's that's definitely not a compliment. Is it good? No, do you know what? I think I'd rather watch someone equally shit. Actually, thank you. Like a pissed up seal on Redcar Beach. Yeah, pretty much. Or just anybody in Redcar, to be honest. How's the comparison about Jordan Henderson coming as well? Great. Are we any further on how that's a Moneyball signing yet? The failing is the best part. Flailing is the best part. Failing as well is also the best part. So what I've done, okay, and some of you might be happy about this. You already said, sorry, where did you say? Sorry, have I missed that bit? Where have you? If he's good enough for B. Rog 2014 and Brentford 2025, I'm sure Henderson 2032 will be Optimus Prime state. Are you writing in code? What does that even mean? Hang on, right, let me try and decipher this. So if somebody was good in 2014, then he's a Moneyball player. I mean, he's retired. Right. Let me give you some absolute points here, right? Okay. We have a wage budget of 36 grand a week. Jordan Henderson's wage is probably about 125 grand on his own right now. If he's taken a huge wage cut, which let's face it, he probably hasn't because, you know, Jordan Henderson, hashtag all about the morals. So it's not going to be a Moneyball signing, is it? Like you don't make any money. Like Brentford haven't got rid of Mbeumo and saved money on Jordan Henderson. Do you know what I mean? Like they've not sat there and went, there's Mbeumo gone. We've made that. We've got Henderson in on the cheap. You don't get Henderson in on the cheap. And you know what? I'm going to prove that Jordan Henderson isn't even in the game anymore. Right? Jordan Henderson, the assistant manager at Al Ekifact. That right there says Mr. Morals. There's no such thing as Moneyball with him. They've Moneyballed Henderson. How have they Moneyballed Henderson? Explain this to me. Because maybe I don't understand what Moneyball is, but I don't believe that signing a 35-year-old Henderson on whatever wage he's on is Moneyball. Because where's the resale value? What money are they saving? I'm just trying to double check it here because potentially because if I'm looking at Moneyball all wrong, he's worth at least 2 17-and-a-half-year-olds. What? But wouldn't you invest in the 2 17-year-olds anyway? Or wouldn't you buy 1 20-year-old? What's he going to give you? A 35-year-old in the Premier League, what's he going to give you? 1 season? He's not going to give you 2 seasons, 3 seasons. You're losing. Like Brentford are losing a really good player in Mbeumo. Then it's not a like-for-like replacement with Henderson. I'm struggling. He's got that sweet Mackem engine. He had it. He's 35, which in Mackem years is about 70. We age older than the general population. Well, I mean, we're not, you know. Does Moneyball not usually have a veteran to bring all the young players along? I don't think so. They've signed him for his experience to replace Norgard, not moneyballing that at all. It's a punt. But I can get on board with that if you say that they've just brought him in and it's not a moneyballing thing. Fine. I'm happy to go with that. Experience, happy to go with that. It's not a Moneyball signing at all. It's not a Moneyball signing. They've balled up their money and thrown it Henderson's way. They've taken a punt. Moneyball is not about taking a punt. It's about calculated risks. That's what Moneyball is about. That's how I understand it to be anyway. I mean, I'm more than happy to discuss this with people and to be educated. If I've got this wrong, but as far as I'm aware, Moneyball is about a calculated, educated risk. Looking at data, looking at evidence, looking at what's been before and going, right, can this person give me as much or more than what we're currently getting for a like-for-like player? Are they going to cost less money? Is there a resale value? Is our player currently playing at the max of their ability and overperforming? Is now the right time to sell that player, cash in, buy a cheaper alternative? Hello, Liverpool with Mo Salah. Should have done that a couple of years ago. You went off the fact that Henderson was one of the first Moneyball signings for Liverpool. He wasn't. You can't Moneyball someone at 20 million quid. Liverpool have never done Moneyball. The team that invented Moneyball, the owners invented it. Liverpool have never done a single Moneyball deal at all. Even in Mr. Tinney, welcome. God, I've got myself on my soapbox already, haven't I? 9 months in. Now, what we're gonna call our Twitch baby Moneyball. Yeah. What counts as Moneyball? I've literally just said. It's finding value where other people don't find value. So, you watched Jordan Henderson have a breakout season at Sunderland. Everybody knew he was a brilliant player. Liverpool came in, bought him for 20 million quid to prove just how good a player he was. Where's the value that nobody else has seen in that? Everyone else has seen it. That's why he paid 20 million quid. This is way back in the day when 20 million pounds was a lot of money. What Liverpool did try to do, by the way, is they tried to replace Torres with, in a Moneyball sense, and again, they didn't, but let's try and use this as an example. Torres went, right? So Liverpool had to replace all the goals that Torres had. So who was scoring the most amount of goals next was Andy Carroll, right? So how were you going to get goals out of Andy Carroll? You then had to look who was creating the most crosses in the league. That was Stuart Downing. And neither of those players worked out because it required the rest of the team to change. So in a sense, that could be argued as a quote-unquote Moneyball style transfer. They sold Torres for 50 million. They bought Carroll for 35 million and Downing for 20 million, thinking that those two pieces would work together, but it didn't. I'm trying to think of a really good example of who's gone for decent money and replaced by someone cheaper, better, more effective. I mean, look at Brighton. Brighton have sold all of their players to Chelsea, right, for £36 billion. Everyone Brighton have brought in is just as good as the players they've sold. Yeah, and they brought them in for a few quid. Andy Robertson to Liverpool was not... It's not Moneyball. Just buying players for a bit cheaper isn't Moneyball. Like, that's not Moneyball. That's just being reasonable in recruitment or being able to negotiate a half-decent deal. Are we just saying transfers at this point? I think so, Dan. I think so. I think it's literally that. Like, and as always, it's Liverpool fans arguing the toss, going, "We are a fucking Moneyball club." You're not. Right, here's Moneyball selling Coutinho. That was Moneyball. Getting rid of Coutinho at the perfect time, right? And exposing Barcelona for paying so much more money than they needed to. Liverpool sold him, got the most money back from him, and have obviously dined on his sale for 20 years, or however long he's been gone. 10 years, 5 years, whatever. That's a Moneyball. You support Man United. No wonder you don't understand Moneyball then. I mean, buying players like, you know, Anthony for 90 million quid, Højlund for 90 million quid. Like, you know, no wonder. No wonder you're struggling with the concept. Harry Maguire, 90 million quid. Who I love Harry Maguire, by the way. I think he's great. I'm not going to hear a bad word said about him, but like, if a club recruits badly, then that's just the situation. Do you know what I mean? Like, those players get bought badly, but it's not on the player who chooses the valuation. But yeah, no, none of them were Moneyball signed. Interesting as well. Then, as a United fan, the signings you picked were Liverpool signings. Of course, none of them were Moneyball, but never mind. Show the stars. Not showing the stars, Taradin. Don't matter. Stars don't make no difference. They're all subjective. Let's have a look. Would you consider Ronaldo's Moneyball? I'd consider a lot of things for Ronaldo. Moneyball is not one. Moneyball, possibly. But that. I'm alright. Most of the time, streets don't forget players in Moneyball. I don't even know what the streets means, but it's not really that's not my bag, I don't think. Wenger Emirates era Moneyball. I'm gonna give you that one. And the reason I'm gonna give you that one is Patrick Vieira, Petit. These are the players that they found that, like, you know, nobody knew about. Henry, signing him as a winger, but making him into a world-class striker. Calvin Bassey, signed for Rangers for developmental fee and sold to Ajax for 20 million quid. Yeah, potentially. Yeah, I mean, yeah, let's face it, and this is with no disrespect at all to Scottish football, but when was the last time a player from Scotland was sold for a huge amount of money? Like, you know, that's not been a thing, is it? Usually Scottish players are sort of seen a little bit like, oh, we'll get those players on the cheap and get them moved down, you know. But yeah, if you can get 20 million quid for a player, then absolutely, that's definitely looking in there, you know. And what was the reason for it? He overperformed that year, you know. I'm a Sunderland fan. Use all the numbers. And I'm not going to say whatever you're trying to get me to say, because first of all, you haven't got a full username, and second of all, I've got no idea what that name is. Pascal Sigan was shite. I mean, there you go. Yeah, I mean that is a t-shirt slogan, to be honest. Wenger exploited a market he knew when the football world was a smaller place. Yeah, it was the same size. It was the same size. It was literally the same nations. But I take your point. Ghost of X. This is the Musterman skin. So if you type Musterman FM24 skin into the internet, you will get this skin. Download it. It's a belter. Seriously. But yeah, like players like Petit, players like Vieira, they're the players that were Moneyball because brought in for relatively cheap, and then of course became like absolute Premier League staples. Big up Maestro, says Laposa. Youth player pokes by AFK. Lucas Gustafsson. Jesus. Hassan Haider, where do you play? On the left. 6'2". In you come. Let's have a little trial for you, pal. Don't know if you're going to be any good or not, but looking for a new skin for ages. Been using the Tato skin for God knows how long. I used to use the Tato skin. It was class. Was a big fan of it. Now, we don't have any wages, so because of the fact we don't really know who these guys are, we might just trial them in because they're going to be free. There's going to be a few positions that we're going to definitely have to look to work on. 40%. Heading. It's not very good, is it? Sean Ireland, how are you, buddy? Nice to see you. AJ, so much better with the face packs. I was literally making a joke about that earlier, going like, look, some people need face packs in their lives. I'm not massively bothered about it, but I thought I'd put them on, right? And I was like, right, see what happens. So, bless you, AJ, for noticing. Early doors. Good tackling, potentially good jumping, right? Let's get Johan Fjall in. Do I like Liverpool? God, no. God, no. No, not at all. Desperately trying to convince my son to not support them. Do I like Everton? I like Everton, the People's Club. The actual People's Club, yes. But I support Sunderland, so I'm not really bothered about other clubs, to be honest. I don't support Liverpool because I'm not 10. Yeah. Also, well, if you see a 30-year-old Liverpool fan, it's a bit like seeing a 30-year-old Man United fan. You're just like, really? Really? We're not getting anything better. Like, is that as far as you went with guessing of a football team? Just like, oh, I'll you know what I'll do? I'm gonna pick the team who's second. Yeah. Is this on Twitch? It is. It is. Tony Jameson FM over on Twitch. Mad Seymour, appreciate the follow. Very kind. Very kind. We're stealing your rival's best player. I don't give a fuck, mate. Like, right? You're buying. What would you do if you decide to support Newcastle? He won't. He won't support Newcastle. To be fair, I'm pissed off that he's already supported Liverpool, but he won't be supporting Newcastle. He's already almost out the door as a Liverpool fan. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. And there you go. Liverpool spending that no money that they've got once again. Yeah. We don't even spend any money. You know, after once again breaking a world record for a goalkeeper, centre back, midfielder, and now a striker. No money whatsoever. Poor Liverpool. Always money balling. Who's my favourite Everton player? Leighton Baines. Love a bit of Leighton Baines. Agree, most fans around the world will support PSG. They better not. They probably will, though. Like, the thing is, you see kids walking around in PSG shirts and Barcelona shirts, Dortmund shirts, and you're just like, come on, grow up. Inter Miami shirts. Verts was definitely not a Moneyball sign. No, absolutely not, Rizzo, you're right. Yeah, that is the absolute opposite of Moneyball, and it going, let's pay £100 million for someone. That should fix that problem. Can I say your name? Is Football Manager better than Career Mode? Yes, Lewis. Yes, it is. I appreciate the follow, by the way. Well, Herko Siponen and welcome in. I'm sorry if I've butchered your name, by the way, but pal, I'm going to guess Finnish, possibly. He's not Finnish, he's 28. Think about the resale value on Verts. There won't be any. Like, who is going to pay more than 100 million quid? Like, think about this, right? If you've paid £100 million for a player, you now are really only operating in about 2 or 3 other clubs who can afford to buy that player back off you for any resale, for anything more than 100 million quid. So there's no resale value at all in him, really. What you're going to do is it's going to end up, you're either going to not get your money back and you're going to sell him for about 80 million quid, right? Or it's off to Saudi Arabia. That's the only way you're going to get money, because Real Madrid are not going to pay 100 odd million quid. Barcelona don't have 100 odd million quid. Man City won't buy him. So where's he going to be sold to? Like, literally, like, who is going to buy Verts for over 100 million quid? You think Sunderland go down? You want Sunderland to go down? Fine. There's water off a duck's back. I don't give a fuck what you think. I'm not asked. You know what? Newcastle in 4 years. Are you really pinning your hopes on buying a player to sell to Newcastle? Fucking hell. God. Liverpool are small time, aren't they? You know what I mean? Hey, you know what? Let's buy this player. One day we can sell him to Newcastle. Pathetic. Sunderland's season depends on how they cope during the AFCON. Not really. I mean, we could be relegated by the time the AFCON even starts. and quite frankly, I would be happy with that. I don't want to be in the Premier League. The Premier League's awful. If we end up staying up, we stay up. Fine, whatever. But, you know, you won't see me crying if we get relegated. You know, we'll be glad to be away from it. Absolute cesspit league. It depends on Reggie Lebris. It depends on a lot of factors, to be honest. You know. Messi or Ronaldo? Does it matter? Does it matter? Hang on, have we got 7-year-olds in the chat tonight, by the way? I'm just checking, like, are we past bedtime? Like, this is like, I know we're past the watershed, but at 10 o'clock at night, are we genuinely having people ask, do I prefer Messi or Ronaldo? Really? Wow. As a club, surely Sunderland need to stay up. We don't need to stay up. We're not going to get bankrupt if we don't. You know? If we get relegated, we go back. You know? We go back to the Championship. We have a lovely time. We win some matches and everyone's fun. Everyone's happy. Money-wise, not a problem. We've got 200 million quid for being promoted. We sell some players back off. It's fine. Easy. Who do you expect to adjust the Premier League best at Sunderland this season? Who do you expect to adjust the Premier League best? The players we brought in, probably. Luke O'Nien, Trey Hume. Trey Hume's going to be class. Trey Hume's a Premier League fullback. It's the summer heat is getting the people. I think it's the school holidays, isn't it? Yeah. Jacket of Sunderland. Oh, you know, I heard that as well, Dan, and that is mint. I love the idea of Jacket of Sunderland. That is basically Lee Cattermole Mark II. I'm here for it. Thoughts on Adingra? I think it's really funny that the Newcastle fans thought they were signing him. That was really funny. If Adingra comes in and it's and there's potentially a tag for Ahmad coming in as well, I would rip my cock off if that happened. Genuinely. How old am I? I look 70. I look 70. Oh, bless you, Sean. Your mobile phone must be old. Ahmad on loan would be a huge boost. Yeah, 100%. 100%. Be all over that. You heard Jack at the Saudi. I mean, if he goes to Saudi, fuck him. But, you know, I'd like him at Sunderland. Why would United loan him out? He's their best player. Because Man United don't know what they're doing in the transfer market. That's why. Look at the players they've bought. Look at their recruitment. It's appalling. They don't know what they're doing. They don't know what the best thing to do is. So, I wouldn't be surprised if they do get rid of him. They'll need the money. Who would be my dream Sunderland signing? Ahmad. Get Ahmad back in. And then after that, Paolo Maldini. Italian Calvin Bassey. That's what they've called him. That's what they've called him. Yeah. Oh, Sean Kitchen's in. Right, so Somerset we missed out on, which is a bit of a shame because he looked like he might have been half decent, but that's too much. Too much money. on wages. I think we are going to have to like completely fly by the seat of our pants with this in terms of trying to sign players. By the way, Ghazi Amara, sorry, 24th in the league for pressures, 28th for interceptions. Asking price is above market value, right? Okay, so his asking price is nothing. Needs to do a better job when it comes to marking. Got a bit of injury problems, has he? Not a huge problem. 4 weeks, 2 weeks. That's not that bad in a couple of years. Deep line playmaker, out of contract. See that? Now this is what we're looking at, right? You know, could we let our midfielder go who's currently costing us $3,000 a week wages? Could he come in and do something similar? Could he do something similar? Need to think about that. Dennis Palm, unambitious. I hate new gens who come in as unambitious. It's just like, just defeats the object of them. Do you know what I mean? Who do I think will win the league? I don't care, Sean. Really, I'm not massively bothered. Evening, Chris. How are you, buddy? Welcome in. It won't be Sunderland, I know that much. And after that bit, I'm not really bothered. As long as it's not Liverpool again, I'll be fine. Hope I'm good. I'm having a great time, mate. I'm having an absolutely brilliant time. I am clear. I'm on one tonight. I am absolutely on one. There's probably plenty of the early part of the stream that could be clipped. Oscar Paulson Lundell. I mean, he looks like he's attempted to work for UFC and didn't quite get in. Is he offensive? He's attacking midfield. Decent pass completion, winning the ball back, good progressive passes, expecting assists is decent enough. Shots are fine. Plays simple passes, dictates tempo, looks for the pass rather than attempting to score. 1,700 quid. It's too much money. It's too much money. Good, thanks. Just in the podcast, figured with you not in it, I hear you in the background for familiarity. I mean, do you know what? That's what she said. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. It probably isn't, to be honest. What's he said now? It's too. If I just said that I upset a lot of people, right? Let's just put it out that. Evening, Tuny. How are you, buddy? Welcome in. Do I know famous Jamie Taylor from Barnet? No. It's not that famous, surely. Has anyone else heard of Jamie Taylor from Barnet? Jamie Taylor, the famous Jamie Taylor from Barnet, sounds like some kid at school who reckons he's hard. You heard of Jamie Taylor from Barnet? No? Like, wants to fight you after school. Yeah, well, tell him to fuck off then. Albert Martinson. So who is he then? Who is he? Marcus Young. Quick. Fast player. Okay, fast players are good. Practical signing for the future. Practical is fine. We can do practical. See if he's on Football Manager. No. His face is shaped like a Tic Tac. I think that's reasonable feedback, Chris. I'll take that. %72% of headers. That's decent. That's league average. Tackles won is fine. Expected goals is reasonable. He's dribbling a bit for a centre half, isn't he? Is he playing centre half all the time? No, he's playing full back, surely. Where's this lad playing? Last resort signing. We'll see about that. I'll gift you if Sunderland get top 4. Okay, fair enough. Save your cash. I don't think anyone's sat there going Sunderland will get top 4. I think you've slightly misread the room. But what you should do though is, of course, you know, to be a man of your word and a man of your honour, mark it in your diary for if it does happen, then you will have to come back and, of course, you know, follow through on that. And if you don't follow through on that, then you just, you know, you need to think about yourself and think about your character. Yeah. And obviously, if you don't come back, then I mean that's not a major problem. Yeah. Right, I'm not taking any suggestions for players to sign because A, we don't know who they are. B, we're in 2032. C, if you were listening before, we have no money. So any suggestion of those players probably ain't going to fly. I love the way this guy thinks I'm going to cry that, like, Sunderland aren't going to get top 4. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to be sat there, like, you know, in my bed going, I can't believe it. This is Sunderland didn't get top 4. It was nailed on. They were just promoted to the playoff final, and I can't believe they didn't straight away get Champions League football. Unbelievable. My word. What am I looking for in this career? So, in this window, I reckon, right, and I need to run the numbers, right? I need to run the numbers, right? We need a goalkeeper, better than the goalkeeper we've got, okay? Because the goalkeeper's not brilliant. Defensively, we're quite poor as well. We need another proper bruiser centre half. We might lose McNabb, the left back. Yahaya's been, I want to say he's been fine at fullback, but I think we maybe play him more as a fullback than a wing back. We've maybe been playing him a bit too high. And then we probably need somebody in the midfield to make things happen. Like, because I reckon, I mean, we've got Armani in there. Like, Armani is probably the guy. But he's on $3,500. $3,500 a week. We need to bring that money back into the club, invest it in somebody else. We need to build the team around Josefferson and Ayari, really, because they've been the best players this season. Jefferson, Ayari, and Ristic. Now, they're the top 3. Everyone else can go, as far as I'm concerned. Like, Zekovic, keep him as well, but again, aware that he's costing us a fair bit. We don't want to, like, completely gut the team and just get rid of everyone who's obviously not, who's earning more than $1,000. We don't just cut them straight out. But, like, I want Highland to really push on. But I don't really, like, I'm not seeing it yet. We need another striker. It's bodies and quality in it. And I guess once we know the players we've got in, then we'll be able to work out whether or not we stick with the 4-4-2, which I think I want to change. I don't know whether I want to do it into a 4-3-3 or maybe even a 3-4-3, possibly. It's going to depend on who we bring in, really, as to what the formation looks like next year, and the tactic. But I do think we want to change a fair bit, really. You know. Even Z3, how are you, my friend? Welcome in. Sweden's all right, buddy. Sweden's all right. We've got Mike's crackling again. I think we need the XLR replaced. How about now? Is it any better? I thought it was peaking a little bit, and I reckon it probably is the XLR. We've tried to adjust it a little bit tonight. So let us know if it's changed, if it's making more of a positive impact now. It's probably when I started going off on it. I'm going to have a hooch. I think it's time to sit back and calm myself down a bit. You know? Cheers, everyone. 1995's favourite. It depends on what we have next season and financials. We have very little in terms of financials. In fact, it looks like current estimation, next season's transfer budget is a minimum of 269,000, which, I mean, to be fair, that is huge. I mean, this season's budget was £2,000, so that's not very much at all. Jakob Berge, 150. I mean, 150 grand and 1.5 million. I'd take the 150 quid. If he's playing centre back, and 2 sub appearances. Let's keep it. Oh, we've got him on the shortlist already. Nice idea. I'm getting the playoff final with Cardiff, and the team I have is shite. God knows how this will go down against Fulham. Well, if there's any consolation, Fulham is shite as well. So you've sort of got that in your back pocket, right? As long as you realise that Fulham is shite, then you'll be okay. Matteo, random question: do you download any databases like More Leagues and where from? Yes, I get the. I've got the mega pack from, I think it's FM Scout. But yeah, the mega pack's mint. It's got like loads of leagues. It's got like Tanzania or something in like the Caribbean leagues and loads for like Africa. So I would definitely have a look at it. Definitely go and get that. It's a lot of fun. Anders Glaversen, not on our shortlist. Should be. Should be. Jan Dahlgren, mercenary. That's what we want. He's only here for the cash. Good. I like that. Does it not crash the game? Don't think so. It's not done it so far. One 0 down already. Oh, sorry, Scolari. Soz about that. But you've heard as well. You've just heard Chris there saying that he's editing the podcast for tomorrow. Of course, Patreon tomorrow. FM show early access. Dave Black, CM9798 is on the show. I wasn't around. I was away, so I wasn't here, sadly. Cressy JDC in on the tier 1. Thank you very much, my friend. Really appreciate the support. Very kind. Thank you. Right, I've decided to just block those 2 lads on TikTok. Just... to my head in. We've not even got to a match yet. We might finally get there. 5 matches to finish this season, and then we get into the numbers. The numbers is the difficult bit. So we've got Brage next. So they're beneath us. Probably means they'll beat us. If recent form is to go by. So how's everyone else's Tuesday been? We had a nice day? We've had a nice week. Did you have a nice weekend, by the way? Anyone I've not spoken to properly. Also, from what you've seen in this save, if you've been watching the save for a few weeks, What have you spotted that we need to replace? What have you spotted we need to change? There you go. I've gone with positive. That's fine. There's only, unfortunately, the change the manager. I mean, yeah, it's the obvious one, isn't it? It's really just right there in front of everybody, going, "You Gaffer, you're the one's holding the team back." I mean, they obviously weren't doing that well because they got rid of their manager previously. Yeah, surely. Go to Bordeaux next, says Rolo Play Tiger. Ruggiero won't be happy about that one. Let's tackle harder. I know what's going to happen. I'm going to lose at least 3 players now from suspension. I can see it coming. I'm going to stick with Conte. He's a bit... Is he slow? Is Conte like $2,000? I mean, he is leaving though, isn't he? I think. Volosh have approached for him. Let's put Bahari in. I'm not massively convinced on Bahari either, to be honest. Come over Twitch and say that. Spoken like a true mod. I'll fight you over here. Don't you dare say that we want to be doing Bordeaux. Yeah, Rougeau's not a fan of the Bordeaux saves. Teo Sal, how far have you fallen? We've not fallen. Oh, we're in Sweden. Sweden's higher up than Romania. Much more prestigious league. Everyone's coming in with a bit of aggro tonight, aren't they? Slap a lot of you down. Yeah. I've done 3 jiu-jitsu lessons. Yeah, we can settle this in the cage. But Andy Carroll, yeah, but Andy Carroll. The Moneyball signing Andy Carroll. Josefferson with a corner in. Highland, Josefferson. Zekovic. Oh, Bahari. Okay, fair enough. Stick him in. Let him have his goal. There we go. S. Blout. You look like Jerzy Brezicek. Who the hell's Jerzy Brezicek? I'm going to try and find that out. Who's that? I'm guessing it's going to be probably ex-Polish manager. And nothing like him. This guy. I look like that guy. This guy here. Which bit? Sorry, my mistake. We've both got a microphone in the picture. Yeah. I've had worse comparisons. I have, but I think they... God, Amani. That's Amani. We have had worse comparisons, but most of the comparisons are really bad, though, aren't they? Like, the bar's very low. It's like coming in going, you look a bit like Super Gran. Like, okay. Do you look... Right, TJ, has anyone ever told you look like Christian Guru Murthy? And I'd be like, do you know what? 3 people have said that. 3. What was the one I got on the podcast this week, Kev? Chris, do you remember? We put it in the WhatsApp, wasn't it? And Side mentioned it to me, and I was like, who is this guy? Apparently it's an actor. Apparently I look like... I don't think I do. I don't think it was a positive thing either. I mean, to be honest, you're not going to find it in the WhatsApp chat. We've had lots of chat this week. I'm very bad at FM. I mean, toxic. You can't really judge on this 28-minute display, surely. Bye, LFC. But you know, I mean, if that's your opinion, then fair enough. I mean, you're also right, but I don't care. Yeah. He's got yeah. I've had a great time on TikTok tonight, Dan. It's been great. Lepause, I'm the worst in managing lower league teams. I'll challenge you. Right, you know what? I won't challenge you because I'm good. I'm good with lower leagues. It's when I get to the top divisions, that's when I start to panic. TikTok is full of strange people. It feels like there's still like a hangover from events of the weekend. You know, yesterday was lovely. There's not a bit of bother yesterday. We had a great time. Everyone was just like chilled and chatting, and I did loads of accents that weren't, you know, that were absolutely spot on. And then tonight, we've just... Whoa. Tonight has been... Tonight's just been a case like, ooh, you know when you look in a cupboard you've never been in before. Or you open some Tupperware and you're like, ugh, it's mouldy. I've only offended parts of the UK, not other countries. Oh, tonight, yeah. Well, so if anything, I've been more targeted. Oh, beautiful goal. Right, there's for the person who said I was crap at FM. 3-1 up now. Just the 3-0 defeat. But Scolari, think of the experience your fans had. Yeah. I bet it was a great day out. That's what it's all about, right? And think about this. Now you don't have to play in the Premier League. So there's bonuses to be had in all of this. You meant Rakov. I mean, I think we're surely we're above Rakuf as well, Theo. Surely. And we took Rakuf pretty low. So again, I don't think we've fallen that far. Could have been worse. Could have been 4-0. You know what? Dan's right. He doesn't say much, but when he does say it, he speaks with facts. Bahari with a handball there. Let's bring Highland off. Let's put Sigurd Eversson on. Cardiff fans would have had a great day out whether they won or lost. That's the thing, Rizzo. Exactly. They've had a fantastic time. Yeah. Right, if you're on TikTok, by the way, what we heard last night, you need to hit that heart button. Like, make the heart button go up to like 1,000. At least. Oh, shit. What a goal that is. Jamal and Doe. TJ live on Tuesday. Yes, YT James. Yeah, this is a problem. Do I encourage them? Restitch, just head over the top. Oh, I'm concerned now. I mean, we've got Ayari's on a 6-4. He's not doing very well. McNabb's on a 6-3. 10 minutes to go. I think we need to start going. Do we go cautious now? Ooh. Just like worrying at this point. Never show affection. No, never. Never. My parents never showed it to me. I'm not showing it to them. I remember Banbridge. I do remember Banbridge, Joe. I remember it well. I remember it fondly. Loved Banbridge. It's one of my favourite teams to manage. Definitely in that... oh, no. Have we cleared it? We've cleared it. We've cleared it. We're fine. Ayari. Ristich. Tresberg. Oh, off the foot of the post. Zakachevic. Check out the latest news. Let's see what's happened at Banbridge. Banbridge Town FC. We've won. That's impressive. 23 shots, 7 on target, 2.65 XG. My word. I mean, we weren't dominant in the game. 51% possession. Handful of half chances. What's the latest news? Where am I going to find the latest Banbridge Town news? Banbridge Town Twitter. Here we go. Managerial statement. Oh, the manager's gone. Following unexpected revelations at the AGM regarding the club's financial situation, subsequent discussions took place with the manager and his staff. During these discussions, it became clear the base under which David and his staff had accepted their roles during discussions with the previous chairman and treasurer was never viable. Oh. Oh, Jesus. Let's have a look. The potential of the potential issues have the potential to threaten the very existence of the club if measures to address these issues are not implemented immediately. So what's happening then? Is there like just loads of financial issues? NP19, we're using the Musterman skin, my friend. So Banbridge, like, are they about to go bust? Because I think Dan's right. I think we have to get ourselves back on the Banbridge bus, don't we? It's not too far for me to fly. I could get there. Do you know what I mean? Like, Banbridge needs a new shirt sponsor. Do you reckon the FM show? Do you reckon that if we just like rock up and be like 50 quid? Like, you know, we'll give you a couple of like free Patreons. Yes, you do. That would be class, wouldn't it? Magic Tay, welcome in. Welcome in, my friend. I'm on the Work the Space Gold one, looking to change potentially. I had that. I had the WTCS Gold as well. I really liked it. And I had the SAS skin as well, which again I really liked. And this Musterman one is a complete change of pace for me. And it's sort of keeping the game fresh. And I don't really know if I know what I'm doing. But I know I don't know what I'm doing. But it forces my hand a little bit. Is Moneyball easy in Sweden? I tried, but did not find it good. I don't know. Respawn. I mean, like, if you've struggled with it, I can see why. But from what I understand, it can be done. It can be done. It's gotta be NP19 and on the follow. Thank you very much, my friend. So yeah, right. How do we do it then? How do we get in touch with Banbridge and offer them 50 quid for the shirt sponsor? I think that seems reasonable, doesn't it? And then, do you know what? Kick them while they're down. We'll put a gig on as well. I'll turn up and I'll do some stand up. That's probably what they want, isn't it? Having minor audio issues, it's like crackling. I mean, we addressed that about an hour and a half ago, Willems. I think there must be a tiny issue with the XLR cable. So I will look to replace the XLR cable at some point. Well, do let me know if it continues. Pocket Rocket in on the follow. Appreciate that, Pocket Rocket. Very, very kind indeed. Thank you very much for that. Does Moneyball actually work in your saves? Works as well as everything else. Like, it depends on what you define Moneyball and how you see Moneyball working. Like, you know, as far as I'm concerned, like the way that I look at it, and again, I covered some of this earlier on in the stream, it's finding value where other clubs haven't found value, and you know, saving money, bringing players in for cheaper, selling players on for a profit, selling them when it's the right time to sell them. Is it going to work? No idea. This is my first proper summer for rebuilding. Did that XLR work there, Chris? I did a bit of wiggling. Did you hear it? Was that better or worse? Is it like Youth to Glory? Not really, Tom, because we can buy players. So Youth to Glory is just where you only focus on the players that come through your own academy, and you can't bring any players in. Not made a difference, so I'll live with it. I mean, oh, okay. Hang on. Let me detach. Right, how about now? Any better? It might just be a bit of dust, you know. What have we got? Are we improved? Are we not improved? It's not bothered Matt in the slightest. There we go. So I like you, Matt. I've always liked you. No change, but it's fine. Same as. Is it a tiny bit loud? Is that what's making it distort as well, possibly? Still a no. Let's try and do some live audio fixing. How about now? I'm gonna break you. Gonna fill you in here. Literally just unplugged it and put it back in. I don't know if that's better or worse. That seems better. There you go. Still there. It does sound like it's the XLR. Right. Okay. Okay. I'll have a little nosy in XLR. It might just be the fact that it's the angle I've got it. It might put a bit of pressure on the cables inside. So right, I'll have a nosy with it. See if I can improve it. But no, appreciate people keeping me up to speed on that. I think the TikTok stream starts to be, looks like is the TikTok stream struggling a little bit, by the way, TikTokers? It's a tad annoying, not enough to make me leave the stream. Now is that the microphone, Rugio, or me? How about if I move the mic as well? Have you heard about Intellex? A DJ? No, what's Intellex? We're playing serious now. You cannot be serious. That's made it worse. What, me moving the microphone down has made it worse. Marcus Intellex. What's Marcus Intellex? Trying some new AI features to enhance the audio for the podcast. It's going to take about an hour to complete, but in theory it should be top level. If it's shit, I'll just do what I usually do. Right, well, let's see what AI can do. Is AI so smart? We'll see. Right, better or worse? Moving it did not work at all. Is it? How about now? Just gone wide. Better? Worse? I feel like I'm more down the centre of the mic now. Before I sort of have it a little bit as like a stand-up. I like to hold the mic about here. Still the same. And it's definitely the cable, isn't it? Really. Right. Okay. We'll have a little look at getting a new XLR cable. As quick as we can. If it's not one thing, if it's another, innit? If in doubt, blow on it. That's what she said. Well, that's what he said, actually. Despite the crackle, does this sound better? Is it louder? Is it clearer? If we take the crackles out. Again, that sounds like a slur, doesn't it? If we take the crackles out, does it sound better? You can't call them that anymore. It's not the 30s. Then sips a hooch to celebrate, yep. They don't make them like they used to. Loud and clear, but the crackle's still there. Goddamn crackles. It's just an occasional thing. Yeah, it does sound like there must be an issue then with the cable in it. If it's intermittent. But from again, Chris, from your view, is this a better direction for the mic to be in rather than like a slightly off center? But yeah, also get back to work. Oh, damn it! I told you we'd struggle against Team beneath it, didn't I? 9 shots, 3 on target. We're playing better. We're having the ball. Progressive passes, they're better for them though. We've had more passes in the final third. Not quite ran as much as they have. Just be better. Troshberg's not having a great time. Let's put Hamed on. Yahaya's not having a great time either. I'm tempted to... We haven't got a replacement, that's the problem. Like, we could do again with another... What's it the sound comp do? Mr. Maggio. You've literally just turned up. Everyone else has been dealing with it for whenever. all evening. How are you, pal? Good to see you. Do you ever load game after a defeat? Oh god, no, Laposa. Never. That's what cheaters do. How are you, Simon? I hope you're good. He's a joke. He's a japester, this Maggio, isn't he? Right. Jefferson can't get it away. Oh, off the post. Get the ball gone. Oh, pick that one out. Makes you sound sophisticated like a Mackham Stephen Hawking. Oh, the universe is getting massive in it. Seriously, it just goes on forever. Like, and you know when you think it's all there, it's fucking more of it. Like, you know, like the A1, just like A19 just guns all the way down there, innit? Like past Borough. Once it gets past Borough, still goes. Where's it going? I don't know. Just like space in it. I think we live in a black hole like they suggested this week. Oh, Si, weirdly, I've been down wormholes this week of the we were in a simulation since the whole Hadron Collider. I was watching a couple of bits and bobs about that. By saying bits and bobs, I mean like 2-hour YouTube videos about that sort of stuff. So yeah, I think there's a potential that, you know, we've broken a timeline somewhere. Even Dale, how are you, my friend? Nice to see you. Welcome. It would explain some decisions in the world, wouldn't it? You know. Oh, just gone wide. How's Hacken treating us? It's treating us fine. If you consider mid-table is where we're expected to be. We joined halfway into the season. We've done as good as we can do with what we've got in front of us. Yeah, this is not a great performance, I must admit. How's life for yourself, though, buddy? Hope everything's well. Oh, Josepherson, he's won the ball, ref. He's won the ball. Unbelievable. He got the ball, didn't he? It looked like he got the ball. I mean, I'm not happy about that. A good man can't complain. Exactly. Exactly. How we find a must demand skin. I like it. I like it. I mean, it doesn't make the game any easier. It doesn't make... yeah. At least I've got a bit more of an excuse if I lose now. When I lose, I should say. Sorry, but... yeah, it's interesting. Worst referee in the Premier League? I've got no idea. No idea, Laploza. John Virgo, maybe. Just blame the data. Oh, 100%. Like, it's all the numbers' fault. Honestly, this is shocking. Being torn apart here. Even getting one back's not really. It's not even a thing, is it? Do you know what I mean? Now here they might be falling a box of Rice Krispies, snack, crackle and pop and keep you hostage. Blink twice. I think it must just be an issue with the XLR cable side. I think potentially, or maybe it's an OBS update issue. Either or. Mungo says I had a 14-year-old fake in my save. I mean, that was P Diddy's excuse, wasn't it? He got off with it. Did you post that in the Discord earlier, by the way? You cannot be serious, everyone. That's exciting. I was about to phone the police and Tony the Tiger. Well, I don't know what Sting's going to do, but... why is so serious? Yeah, it was same, exactly the same. That was... I don't even need to look at any of that. That is just going to be... that was not good enough. He'll watch you. I hope so. They were in the bottom two. I know, Matt. I know. It was just... it was... rubbish. Really bad. I don't want to play 4-4-2 next season. Mustafa Duran was very good in that match. I was looking at some save ideas for the future. Yes, I talked to Doc. What's Doc? I came across Lula IF for a save. I think I've missed something here, Tubby. Which... that's his name, by the way. I'm not just sort of being aggressive. I think you missed something here, Tubby. Doc Llama. Doc Llama? Dr. Llama? What season are we in? Season 9. Chinkanisa. Oh, you're looking at Doc from Back to the Future. That probably makes... yeah, that makes more sense. Makes no sense. Have you not seen those movies, TJ? I have, but... I mean, not... I wouldn't necessarily say that I'm 100%... the joke was served like a tennis ball. Oh, obviously landed out, didn't it? Yeah, have another go. Have another go. Go on. Have another go. You get 2 goals on your serves, right? First one's called out, right? Go again. See if I can return this one. Right. Tennis is in now. Like, for the next week or so, people like tennis, and then we can go back to not caring about it. Yeah. It'll come to you when you least expect. That's what shit. No, TJ, no. Didn't it end now? Oh, is it over and done with? Oh, we can go back to not caring about tennis then. Good. Yeah. Tennis is rubbish, isn't it? Really. Canada hasn't cared about tennis in a century. You cared when Greg Rosetsky was in it. You cared when Greg Rosetsky was there. You know, in the same way that you know, that British people cared when Andy Murray was in it. Even the fact he clearly would admit himself he's Scottish. But all of a sudden English people were like, "Oh, Andy Murray's good, isn't he?" Like, it's like, no, get your own tennis player. Yeah. English people trying to, like, you know, grab onto everything else that everyone else has got. And when we beat Serena Williams, yeah, as a country, yeah, an entire country beat Serena Williams. Seb Full Manager, appreciate the follow, very kind. What are we going to do here? This is not... Andy Murray was annoying twat, couldn't stand him. Don't hold back, Rouge. Do not hold back, whatever you do. I wonder whether we... Tresberg scored 2 goals in 9 games. I wonder if we just go 4-3-3 at this point and just try and get a couple of results, like, for the last couple of games, or do we just stick with the 4-4-2 and hope that something's going to work? Why is Moigs in a huff? Oh, it's because I haven't answered your question straight away. Moigs, Sweden's fine. Sweden's fine. Sorry, I was trying to work out what we're going to do with our team because we're not doing very well. I mean, if you want to go in a huff, then that's entirely up to you. I've offended a few people tonight, but mainly because they've been knobheads. So I've been on a roll. Yeah. I've had a great time, actually. Maybe he's enjoyed it so much he wants to fuck himself that way too. Yeah, maybe. I think we're still here. Sweet Left Foot, welcome in, my friend. Welcome in. Have we had some whoppers? Honestly, mate, it's been like Burger King around here. It's been whoppers everywhere. You know what I mean? It's been great. Seriously, like, I think it's because it's the end of term, and the kids are coming out. You know, they've been out, you know, playing at school all year, and now they're a bit tired, and they're going, oh, you know what, maybe time to just jump on the internet and ask some questions. What the hell is a whopper? Oh, like a douche. Possibly. Yeah. Wonder where they might have come from. Who knows, Mike? I mean, the internet and the Football Manager universe has been full of incredibly sensible and rational people this last couple of days, hasn't it? So, I don't know where the idiots have come from. Yeah. Oh yeah. Someone asked us whether we like Ronaldo or Messi, and I was like, I don't think that I'm the streamer for you. Like, just you might want to go. Just, you're probably best off leaving. Yeah, like, I'm not your guy. Like, Go and find somebody else. At least Trump said Pele. Yeah, yeah. Like, I reckon if I'd have said Pele, I reckon those kids would have been like, who? I don't think they would have known. I could have said Pulisic. I was going to say Claudio Reyna, but... Right, Joe McNabb's season is over. We should have cashed in on him, shouldn't we? Like, I've hung on to him through a sense of him being Scottish. And that's literally the reason that he's still at the club. And now he's done for. Maybe it gives us a chance, though, to think about what life's going to be like next season without him. I should have said Job, shouldn't I? Yeah. But then they'd have been like, bro knows ball, and I'd be like, yeah, bro knows ball. Yeah, slightly better answer than what TJ offers. Go find a Man United fan for that answer. I mean, look, they had Man United fans. They were Man United fans talking about Liverpool and Moneyball. That's literally how ridiculous their conversations were. Yeah. More of a who is better, the Ethiopian Aruna Kone or the Cambodian Jordan Rhodes? Oh, do you know what? I reckon that would be great to try and work out who that was. But the correct answer is the Paraguayan Aiden McGeady. The Ugandan Oleg Luzhny. That's another one I quite liked. TJ, try pressing forward on attack. I like a pressing forward on attack. I've used a pressing forward on attack pretty much every formation I use. I love a pressing forward. Nobody else does, just me. Only me. In my opinion, it's the Uzbekistani British Sombalonga. The Tanzanian David McGoldrick. The Estonian Ian Warne. Which is Mark Poom, I think. I mean, let's be honest, we're playing Elfsborg, so it doesn't really matter what the situation is here. Like, as long as we turn up and just play the game, I guess that's fine. Dylan Barrett, appreciate the follow. Very kind. Very kind. How long have we been at Hacken now? How long have we played 4-4-2? We've been at Hacken for what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 games. Or 3 months. The Latvian Kevin Phillips. Oh my word. I think I've just done something in my trousers. But we've played 4-4-2 ever since we turned up here. Mainly because of the fact that we don't really have... We didn't have an opportunity to bring players in. We brought a couple of loan players in, but I don't really think they'd be that great. But it's been... We've really used this season to sort of like build up some knowledge of the team, essentially. Am I safe in the job? I think so. The expectation is mid-table. We should finish mid-table. So, a couple more matches, like 2 matches to play out, and then we're into the summer. And then that's when we try and work out what to do, you know. Tactical familiarity for each player is low. They've got no adaptability. Don't change it in pre-season. Sorry, the back seat. I mean, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what they've been doing, to be honest. As I say, these players probably won't even be here next season, so it's going to be ripped up and started again. Scott Davidson, what skin are we using? Musterman skin, Scott. Musterman. So if you type Musterman FM24 into and then skin into Google, then it'll show up. What type of save is this? Asked Dylan. It was a journeyman save, to be honest, David. Dylan, we started unemployed, no badges, no experience. Went to Finland for 4 years, went to Romania for 3 years, went to Poland for 2 years, got sacked. And then we're now here in Sweden. So I'm hoping to be in Sweden for a couple of years. For a good few years, actually. So we'll see. And this, of course, is now where we've decided to implement Moneyball into this as well. And we're a goal down early doors. The Togolese Billy Sharp. Yeah, this is the sort of football we want to play. Long ball, up to the big man, nodded through. Good save, good save. Right, what's the question here? Is the club a revolving wheel now with the youngsters being sold? I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure. We've not. It's not that we're selling the youngsters. It's the fact that we're. Why are we in a low block? Yeah, I think we're. We have to sell the top earners because we're over the top with our wage budget. Far too much money. So we do have to try and free up some capital. So we'll see if we can make some smart recruitment in the summer. The Lesorthian Lillian Leslandris. Oh, now that has won. That has won for alliteration purposes. That's beautiful, Blodro. Absolutely beautiful. 35 points. Is this technically mid-table? Ayari with the corner in. Bahari with the header. Get up there. That's what we want. Samoan Eric Edmond. He's part of the bloodline. Yeah. It's weird. Him and Jacob Fatu go for the Intercontinental titles later on. Tag team titles. But to answer your point a bit more, Mungo, the club probably will be a revolving wheel because it's Sweden, isn't it? That's how you make money. You know, bring players in, sell them off, which I guess is kind of like really useful for Moneyball. It's about learning when to sell the players for the right price. And, you know, we're going to be out there at the mercy of other clubs in Europe who are going to pick our players off in what would be our mid-season, because we're a summer season, so, you know, we'll still be playing when other clubs are, when other parts of Europe's transfer window is wide open. They're off season. I mean, we're not even picking the ball up, and we made a mistake. Here's a goal. So many mistakes leading up to that. So many. So we're not playing high tempo. We're not playing direct passes. We're not risky. I mean, and it's just shocking. Absolutely shocking. I think the players have just got no confidence in each other now. Like, I think we're just waiting for the season to be over. Oh, that's a good ball at the top. That'll do. Trosbergt. Offside. Where's that come from? Oh. honestly, like, I know we're mathematically safe, but this is appalling. Time for a monster just past midnight. Oh no. We'll finish our tin of hooch and then we're the whole point is we're getting to the end of the season so we can do some actual recruitment properly tomorrow. Go through all the numbers. Ideally I wanted to get into some of it tonight, but I think the numbers that seem to be there are the team is crap. The numbers 9 is the number of players that we need to sign. That's a better goal. Thresh Burks with a great cross in. Rich Stitch is going to be kept. We can keep him as a player. He's very good. Zekovic is good. Josephson, who's currently serving a suspension, is good. Ayari's good. But I wonder whether we change to a 4-3-3 with this team, or a 3-4-3, maybe. Maybe even a 4-5-1, to be honest. And just actually get some bodies in midfield. And we do lose the ball a lot. I bought a bottle of gin for my birthday on Sunday. They brought it in, they forgot I'm on codeine, can't drink it. Oh dear. That's insensitive, isn't it? Ayari at the back post. You got a Pokemon itch yesterday. Well, you need to scratch that. What have you bought, Tubby? Svensson, ball's in. Ayari taps it in the back post. Okay, 1 point's decent. I beat Sword and Shield 5 times, but it's addictive. What are you playing? Are you playing on the Switch, or are you playing on your phone? So I've got the trading card game on my phone, which I quite like. The new set's out tomorrow, black and whites. Offside, I think. I think he's offside. No, it's not. Excellent. You play on the Switch. Yeah, I think the kids have got that one, I think. I've not played it. I don't really understand the Switch version. But yeah, the new cards are out tomorrow. Don't tell eldest Jameson we've got him one. And youngest James, actually. Which means I don't have one. But 2 sets, double ETB, so we've managed to get 1 each for both of them. I think it comes out on Friday, sorry. So is it Spheal? It's generally described as the clap Pokemon. What? Clap Pokemon? What's a clap Pokemon? Nice work. Oh, thank you, Rouge. Thank you. It's been a stress. And Mrs. J managed to get something on the Poker Centre tonight as well. Oh, it's cut the byline. Okay. 4-4-2's fine. Yeah. We're showing Ellsberg who's boss now. 5-3. Where's this performance come from? Ayari telling everyone what a great player he is. Treshberg doubles his season's goal tally in 1 match. And a close encounter with a Patcham level 15. Oof. I mean that'll give you nightmares, that. Evening, Chris, nice to see you, my friend. Welcome. The clap Pokemon is a Spheal. It's known for clapping its hands together to express excitement, especially when eating. Much like myself, to be honest. Well, this is quite a turnaround for the Bucks, isn't it? 5-3 against Elfsborg. And then if we win on the final match of the season and AIK lose, we go ahead of AIK. Which is a great way to end the season. I mean, not every match is going to go like that, but that is a comeback and a half. I think the fact that we were angry at half-time might have helped. A few more solid signings, we have a chance of survival. Oh yeah, yeah. I reckon so, Chris. I reckon we're doing all right. You still have to remember as well that the bottom half of the Premier League is also crap, right? So there's also that as well. Yeah. It's not just about Sunderland improving. The bottom half of the league isn't going to get any better. You know, Brentford haven't got better. Fulham haven't got better. Wolves didn't get better, yeah, exactly, yeah. Expected Forest to struggle. Yeah, they didn't, did they? Forest did alright. That's what happens when you chuck a load of cash at it. You know, if you buy the right players, you can bounce up. But that also, as well, speaks about the poor quality of the league, that you can jump that highly. You know, from being really poor to then, like, being up the top. Hope we get Xhaka. I love Xhaka. That would be mint. I'd probably get... Do you know what? If we get Xhaka, I'd probably get him his name on the back of my shirt. I'm not the sort of person that would get names on the back of the shirts, but I do feel like Granit Xhaka is just... it's just a mint player to have in it. It's like, you said Granit Xhaka? Yeah, we did, yeah. Yeah. Like, he's absolutely going to be a cult signing. Absolutely. If he signs, of course. Long sleeve away top, Xhaka on the back. I've got the short sleeve away top, but I probably should have bought a long sleeve, shouldn't I? Yeah. I regretted it the second I pressed buy. I was like, I should have got long sleeved. But yeah, that would look class. Triple P, I'm probably getting fired again for the 10th time. Yeah. That'll happen, man. That'll happen. Harley should have brought Hendo back. No. No, we shouldn't. We've already spoken about Hendo tonight. Hendo should have came back before he went to Saudi. Once he decided to do that, there was no time for him to come back. Not now. It's the little, you know, little swan song in the Premier League to get some more money. You know, he could have come back to help develop the kids and help us get promoted. But, and you know, do his coaching and stuff, but not now. We've got better players now. Too old, too expensive, not worth it. And you'll see it at Brentford. He's not gonna smash it at Brentford. Adingra's class. Adingra should be fun. I'm looking forward to seeing him. He is gonna excite and frustrate fans in equal measures, I think. I think there's gonna be a little bit of like, oh, I can't believe he's done that again. There's gonna be that. Like, why does he not just pass the ball? Like, can you not just do the simple thing well? He's gonna do a bit of that. I think that's gonna be fun. Right, here we go then. Final match of the season. Try changing a winger. We might get more luck. We might. I mean, the thing is, it's difficult to suggest changes now when we've just beaten a side in the top 3, 5-3. Away from home, having been 3-1 down. I don't even think you'll stay up, do you? Yes, I do. I do think we'll stay up. Because I think the Premier League's not as good as it thinks it is. Everyone says the gap is huge. It's not really. But yeah, I think we'll stay up. And if we don't, I'm not bothered. I'd rather not be in the Premier League. But, you know, we'll see how it goes. You know, we're better than Southampton. We're better than Ipswich. And we're better than Leicester. And they went down pitifully last season, so... And we're definitely better than Burnley. So, as long as we finish 4th bottom, we'll be fine. Anything above that is a bonus. So Jefferson whips the cross in. Wrist stitch goes close. So 29 matches, won 10, currently drawn 9, lost 10. Scored 44, conceded 45. So defensively, defence is of course the key issue. Forest have Edu in charge of transfers now, so it'll take time. It'll be time to tell. Well, if Edu's in charge of transfers at Nottingham Forest, then it's safe to say they won't win anything, Dan. And you can say that with experience, surely. Did I go to the playoff semi-final against Coventry? I did. And I went to the final as well. Both brilliant games. I know, sweet left foot. I know, Mike. Oh, Ericsson. It was incredible. Both matches were superb. The Coventry game was ridiculous. And the playoff final was another level of silly, but the Coventry game is just, I've never seen an ending to a match like that. That was unbelievable. One second to go. You'll never see that again. That's like Aguero levels. Certainly can. We've got Bert, and as the kids say, today he is cooking. I mean, again though, Dan, like, you need to look at the end of the season. Like, you can't, like, surely you can't have another season of no trophies. Like, because if you do, Arteta's got to go, right? He has to go, surely. Because, like, you can't bring players like Gyökeres in, Zubimendi, the obligatory signings from Chelsea, and still not win anything. Like, that's got to be, surely that's not good enough. Surely. Have I ever been in the Black Cats bar? No. I'm a man of the people. They don't sell sushi there. Sunderland away, what a day. No, Sunderland at home. Brilliant. Right, well, it looks like we're going to finish. It looks like we're going to finish mid-table, which is what we needed to. But it's quite a disappointing end to the season, losing to Hammarby at home after the Elfsborg match. Josefsson's corner's in. It's just nodded wide. Right. Season's over then. Players are done for. They're just like, yeah, whatever. Right. Season's over. What's our job security like? Please be okay. Okay, right. It looks like we're fine. Looks like the job security is okay because we had to just get to the end of the season, really. IK Djurgården, Malmo. Not us. Club Vision performance C+ with the board. B- for the fans. The fans seem happy enough with what we're trying to do. I mean, the board needs to maybe look to give us some money. Any rules on where we can move to? Yeah, we can't move to Saudi Arabia. We can't move to any clubs that are owned by sports washing states. We aren't moving in this summer. So yeah, pretty much that. To be honest, yeah, we're not moving to horrible right-wing clubs or clubs that have unscrupulous owners. But anywhere else is totally fine. So what I think we probably need to look at then is end of the season. I mean, there's still some football to be played. Oh, we've got another match to play. Gothenburg. Here's me. I've packed my bags and we've still got a game to go. I was sat there going, end of the season, lads, and the club are like, nope, there's still another match to go. What's the name of the website to see players' best roles based on attributes? No idea, Dora. That sounds like cheating where I'm from. Right, so we're looking at losing. So Kornvik's gonna go. Kalanko. Hamid. And Habila. Habila's out of contract next year. Not this club, fuck him. What are you on about, Straw? I need more context. How far behind are you? I'm lacking a tiny bit of context here. They bought my club's best player a month ago. Okay. Adrian Svanbach. Oh, he's at Helsingborgs now. Oh, should we see if we can get him again then, just to annoy you again? £2,000. I mean, that's probably a lot for us. I'll shortlist him though. Is he any good? He gets a lot of shots. He lost a lot of shots. He's hardly playing, to be honest. So Elzenborg's clearly don't think too much of him. So we'll right. So these guys are leaving then. So their contracts are going to go. Okay. Let's have a look at contracts then. Conte's out as well. Bahari's got one more year left. So, Kornvig's on 1,700. Kalanko is on 600 quid. Hamed is 3,300. Jesus, Conte 2,400. Right. So, I mean, evening AJ, how are you, buddy? Nice to see you, my friend. If I try and, so what's that? So that's 1,700 plus 600 plus 3,300 plus 2,400. Okay, right. That is 8 grand. 8 grand a week in wages that we're saving just by those players leaving. And we're currently, what's that? Can't quite see. I've got my glasses on, I still can't see it. 4, 5, 5, 9, 8 minus 6, 0, 6, 0. We still need. We're still 9,538 over. So we still have to find another £1,500 from somewhere. Just to keep with last year's limits. Okay, right. So goalkeeper then. Let's have a look. Who's? I mean, Habila isn't great. Yeah, if we look at league stats then. Player detailed. Where's goalkeepers? We'll pull all of the big stats out, to be honest. Expected goals prevented. Where is he? He's all the way down the bottom. Okay. So XPG. Also X. Yeah. XPG is 17th. Minus 4.94. That is bad. That is bad. We still need next season's wage budget announced might increase a bit. It might. Which is good because it means we can hopefully put some money into better players. So, literally, in terms of expected goals prevented, every goalkeeper in the league is better than him. Expected saves per 90 minutes. Per 90, he's 10th, 3.66. So again, we can probably find a better goalkeeper there. Save percentage, so expected saves, 82. He's saving 67. Jesus. Clean sheets. He's not many clean sheets. Six clean sheets. I don't necessarily need his save percentage to be high, do I? Let's put his expected saves are 3.66 and his actual saves were 3. So Right, okay, so try doing a Mjällby save in the future. They're a village of 1,400 people, are currently first in the Allsvenskan. I'm aware of Mjällby. I'm aware. Lindus Franson, model citizen. We've had a look at him already. Right, let's... How do we create a new shortlist, actually? Let's do that. Shortlist. How do we make a new shortlist? Oh, there you go, new shortlist. Moneyball Sweden. Right. Okay. Let's go back there then. Okay. Okay. So he can go on there. He's a bit younger. In fairness, we might have to go a little bit older for a goalkeeper, but look at someone who's going to potentially last longer, or find someone from somewhere else. Samuel Brolin. Remember him? 6'8". We had him at Larissa, didn't we? Because this guy can't be the best goalkeeper. He clearly can't. Surely we've got to find another goalkeeper somewhere who's better. Ramildo Pereira on loan from Croatia. Okay. See what you might say, shall we? One Swedish save per century is plenty. Everyone likes the Swedish. Everyone likes a Scando save. Do you know what I mean? There's no one ever complains when the Scandinavian saves on the go. Thomas Dahlberg. Okay, right. So there's two goalkeepers there that might be interesting. Potentially. Have we got any goalkeepers that have been picked up by our scouts? New search. Goalkeeper. Just one. Nochivok. Bulgarian goalkeeper. Who's not great, apparently. Well, that's not really helpful, is it? Well, Atta still hasn't scouted anybody, apparently. Vanborg. So it was the last resort, apparently. Many new gen Thomas Brolins in the game. I'm sure there's loads. I'm sure there's loads. I'll shortlist him, but if he's not good enough, he's not good enough. I wonder whether or not the goalkeeper, because I mean our keeper's bad, but is he bad because he's got a bad defence in front of him, or is he bad because he's bad? Do you know what I mean? Like, I think we've got a little bit of that to work out as well, haven't we? Here we go. What are the analysts saying? Alexander Simeon. It's decent. It's going to be quite expensive in terms of his wages, but he's interesting. 8 clean sheets, 21 parried, 5 clean sheets. See, this might be better, innit? If the analysts are bringing out the results, that might be better for us. Peleg Glelsvik. Click the goalkeeper icon on the player page to see if the keeper's doing a good job or not. You can, but the goalkeeper stats are slightly off. So especially when you try and compare them, it doesn't really work. Try to open your scouts a bit. I mean, with what money though? With what money? Is he from Morocco? Right, okay. So, right, recruitment analysis then has found out a couple of half decent goalkeepers. Well, we think possibly. Let's have a look at centre backs. See what they've pulled out for us. Jakob Berge, which is someone that we've looked at, but we think he's a ball-winning midfielder rather than a centre back. At least he has played centre back though. Coming on as a sub, so we don't really know what he's going to be like. Let's see if we'll come in for a trial. I don't know if he will or not though, but he shouldn't be that expensive. Charles Shane, good tackling, potentially good tackler, potentially good balance, potentially very brave. Samuel Koto. That wages might be an issue, but if we get a bit more cash, then maybe it won't be. Diego Holland. Do we go full on and get an American guy in? Potentially out of contract, but again, that wage is going to be expensive. So, be interested to see what transpires from there. No one on the left. The left back. Central midfielders. A couple of players that we've already got on shortlist, which is interesting. So, Preben Magnus Akashvante. Not sure that's what his actual name is, but I think he's a... Where is he? Attacking or... He's a DM. 5'5". What's the situation? Listed for loan. Okay. So... As a DM then. Winning possession, excellent. Progressive passes, not too many. Expected assists is decent enough. Expected goals is alright. Somerset as well. Probably a bit more what we wanted, to be honest. Out of contract as well. What's he wanting in terms of wages? That's the issue. 2 goals in 25. He's a leader, so we like that. He's playing a bit higher up the pitch, so maybe replacing Amade. 3.4 progressive passes. Winning the ball back. .45 shots. He's got good technique. He's got good passing technique. Control the ball. He's a leader. Let's see if we can compare him, shall we? Probably to Amane, who we think is going to go, possibly. On this, am I reading it that he's a little bit more defensive here? Because, like, for me, he's winning possession more than Amane, right? So he's obviously then not passing he's not being progressive as much. Actually, let's move to the attacking midfield attributes stats and see what it looks like. Those progressive passes are less. He's not dribbling as much. His expected goals are lower. His actual goals are lower. He's taking more shots. He's not pressuring the ball as much, just less, but he is winning more tackles. So I don't know. I know they've got him down as an advanced player. I'm not sure he is, you know. I don't think we're going to be paying him $2,000, that's for certain. We'll stick him on the shortlist because I think he's an interesting one. Simon Breivik. Gustav Moe. On goalkeepers, I'm in 2081 and my 2-star guys are about to break the Premier League clean sheet record. Goalkeepers are random. They are random. They absolutely are. If you've got a good one, then you need to use them. Vladislevsku, formerly of Rakuf, formerly of Farrell. He's one of our boys. $3,500, 29. Probably can't get him in, can we? What about strikers? Is there anyone up front that they've found that could be fun? Mekinen? Oh, we had a look at him, didn't we? One thing I found is personally couldn't stand eccentric keepers. Nowadays I tend to like the better. Need to be careful they're not mistake prone. That's a fair comment. That's a fair comment. I don't necessarily like eccentricity either. But at the end of the day, goalkeepers need to be a bit mad, don't they? So they probably should have something. Stefan Sodergren. 10 and 21 in the reserves. I think we looked at him before. Vesterfjell. Who's he wanted by? Decent sides in the Norwegian top flight. Salas. He's wanted as well. Horbach. 29-year-old Ukrainian striker. Shades of Wilson Isidore here, innit? 18th in the league for shots. $2,500 a week. Can't loan him. Excuse me. Okay. So, what I need to do then is I need to try and export some data, don't I? That's the next bit. Export some data, see what we can get. Right. Clear all those rows. Right. Okay, so let's go to scouting. Let's go to take our filters off here, shall we? Right. Let's get rid of all that. So this is our raw data in it. So our raw data is essentially everybody. So let me put all this into a spreadsheet. So we know who we've got, what we need. Then we'll try and do the same with our team. Okay. So let's print that web page. Let's call it 2032. Okay. Then if I open this up over here. This. Copy that. Oops. Can I paste it? No, I'm just waiting for it copying. By the looks of it. Looks like it's going to take a while to copy over here, so give me a second. Alright, let me close that down for now. Right, open it again. Copy. Is this going to drop in? Is it going to work? Is it going to work? I know you can't see what I'm trying to do here, but I'm trying to paste into a spreadsheet. But hopefully, we'll be able to give us some answers. think I'm trying to put too many players in, I reckon. Let me see. Let me do it by goalkeepers. Yeah, do it just by keepers. See if I can do that. Oh, hang on, right. It seems like it's done it. Okay. So here we go. It's gone so much that it's actually killed the light again. Right. So let's... Okay. How do we filter by position, I suppose? Yeah, this is all just... This has not been put in neatly, has it? So that's raw data, so let's change that from there then. So unless we can go with is anyone good? Can anyone group together? Formatting. Let's do this again. Let's change it slightly, right? Let's do it this way then, shall we? So here's our goalkeepers. Okay. Right, should we just take goalkeepers from certain leagues as well, shall we? So let's go with league. General, where would I find leagues? Based in, there we go, based in. So obviously we want Sweden. Right, we want Norway. Or Norway. Or Iceland, maybe. Where's players that you might get there fairly cheap? Serbia or Croatia. Right, so we've got, for example, there 1,000 goalkeepers to pick from. Yeah. Okay. If we print screen that, keepers. Let's just call it keepers. Right. Okay. I'm gonna open up keepers. I'm gonna copy that. Okay. Let's do that. Okay. Paste that down. Theoretically, we should get goalkeepers just near now. Goalkeepers. There we go. Some of this bit here, man, is going to be slightly off in it because this is now not. Oh, for fuck's sake! That's not working either. Right. You know what? Let me work this out tomorrow. Right, we'll do it tomorrow properly. We'll jump in. We'll do a big proper. Let's see if Musterman's about. See if he can help us as well to break this down. Because my other option is doing it this way, which again I've not done this before, so try this, see if this works. There you go. That's the other option. There is doing it with the data lab stuff, and go right. This is what we've got. Let's see how we break it down then, shall we? And this is obviously someone else doing it for us, which might be the way for me to work it out before we get to spreadsheets, because I don't know enough yet about this. So maybe we take goal assists off. Maybe we take goals off. Yeah, maybe look at some customs. League multipliers is in there as well. Percentiles could be nice. So yeah, we might be able to break it down a bit. So we've got transfer value, asking price, starts, appearances. This is what we need. Right. This is it. Okay. So this is obviously where we can start looking at whether a goalkeeper's decent or not. So saves, conceded. There we can look at those. All right. Where do these players sit? We can do some more reading on them. Yeah. And it might help us, it might not. It might be completely out there and we are barking up the wrong tree and we do it wrong. But let's consider it. It might work, it might not. Yeah. We might as well try. So yeah, that's our homework for tomorrow. And we'll be on it at 9-ish tomorrow to do a bit of this. Yeah. So I guess in that sense then, that's probably where we are, right? That's probably as good a place as any to leave it. End of the season, we've sort of got over the line, which is good. And now it's a case of gutting the team out and starting again. Or not. Maybe the team's actually fine and it's just the manager or the tactic that's wrong, which again we should potentially be able to work out as we look a bit at this. And then of course you've got all the other bits as well, like the data hub, which of course will probably tell us something. Like for example here, like poor shot stopping, fewer shots saved. Yeah, so we'll work out who the half decent goalkeepers are again compared to the league. Work out where our players fit. Yeah, we'll get some idea as to where we are and how far off we are everyone else. So right, let's see who's about then, where we're going to go, what's happening with the raid situation. Where are we? Right, here we go. Tell you what, we haven't seen Limo for a little bit. Let's go and drop a hello into Limo, shall we? Right, go and give him some love. Take care of yourselves, everyone. We'll see you back tomorrow. This melts my brain already. Okay, so speak to you soon. All the best, everyone. Speak in a bit. Bye.